Red Henry, what's going on, man? Von Haas Macho, how you doing? Michael Pfeiffer, y'all don't mind, hit that like button for your boy, man. Tristan Kelly, Dante Prince, Sneaker Kings, how you doing, man? All sevens, oh, I'm just chilling, man. How you doing? No reparations, no vote. Larry Young, 88TM, oh man, I'm just chilling, man. I'm out here in Virginia. Just finished hanging out and knocking down a little interview with Banky Pound. The Wolf, what's going on, man? I'm just chilling, man. I'm out here in Norfolk, Virginia. Funny J, what's going on, man? Van Albright, Lakeisha Hollins, Pomona Southside Village, what's going on, man? Oh, I'm in Norfolk. Yeah, Devin L, Sneaker Kings, LKB. I'm out here in Norfolk. Oh yes, it's AC say it's crazy that I'm out this way. Yeah, actually I got some family from Blackstone, Virginia, so I traveled down there last night or yesterday to visit some of them, chop it up a little bit. Georgie Deandra Deandrade, what's going on, man? G Hero, what's up with it? Devin L. Oh yeah, that's what's up, Devin L. The other night I went down there. Where's it called? To Granby Street, downtown Granby Street. All sevens, what's going on, man? He said she linked with X rated. Corey Finney, what's up with it? DJ the Villain. So to anybody out there that might have ordered some CDs or some merch, uh, hopefully you have a little patience with me. I'll be back Thursday. I'll get it out to you then. Oh, Tristan Kelly say he live in Norfolk. Oh, that's what's and what's the do out this way, Tristan? A couple days ago I went to Chick's restaurant. I was trying to find a good bar to go chill and watch the fight, man, but I end up just staying at the house. I'm at an Airbnb. Oh yeah, man. The Van Albright say Banky Pound is his favorite YouTube uncle. Well, yeah, that little video we did is gonna be off the chain, man. We had a nice little interview. Richard Richard can't pronounce your last name. Woleb talk to Jay Williams. Let's love life. Yeah, we gonna definitely try to hook up with him too at some point. Funny J TikTok, the red list. Ernest Moore. Oh yeah, man, is that right? So you out this way too, huh, Ernest? QP, what's up with it, man? Oh, you know what? We passed Hell's Kitchen down there on Granby. Henry Jordan, what's up with it? You know Aunt Ernest Moore. Who was that? Damian Sales. Oh, hey, thank Larry Young. Larry Young say keep working. I can see your channel being one of the biggest hip hop pages on YouTube. Hey man, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Red Henry say I bump never gave me therapy about 5 times a day. Hey man, good looking out, man. I appreciate it. To keep it real with you, I was checking it out myself yesterday. I watched the video a couple times also, man. I hadn't seen it in a minute, so I had to just peek at it and check the numbers. Seduzo, what's going on, man? You know I always have trouble pronouncing your name, man. No Waney. Seduzo Indowania or something. My bad, man. Raphael Sadler, he say Bannon in the chat. Hey, what's up with it, man? What part of Bannon you from, man? You already know I'm from Bannon. Where you from out that way? Raphael, Dodgy player, what's up with it? Oh, Larry Young, I appreciate it, man. You are Larry Young. You already know, not much, but it's something, man. Anything counts, and it's not the amount, man. It's the thought, you know. So I appreciate it, man. Tristan Kelly said ain't really nothing out here to do. He said he be in DC. Well, yeah, I'm gonna definitely head back out this way, probably about 5 or 6 months, and then during that time, I'll definitely have to go out there and check DC out. No VL Beeman. Hey man, he says he ain't a gangbanger and he ain't affiliated with no gangs, but the relapse song is dope. Hey, I appreciate it, Novell, and you definitely don't have to be a gang member, to bump my music, man. So I appreciate that you like it, man. Jay Williams is dope as hell. R say we need that collab, man. That would be something interesting, man. Hopefully, we can get around to it. QP say what do I think Deontay Wilder need to do? Well, honestly, uh, outside of the cat that just Fury that just beat him, I think that he possibly should keep fighting because can't nobody really beat him outside of that, or they haven't shown that they can beat him yet. I honestly, to be honest, I never was impressed with his boxing skills. I never thought that he was no boxer. I never thought that he could beat any of the boxers back in the day. The cats I grew up watching. Muhammad Ali, Holmes, Spinks. Them type of cats, George Foreman. But nowadays he was doing this thing. So I think he should give it a shot again. 2 losses, that ain't bad. You got a lot of boxers with more losses than just two. So yeah, he definitely should keep doing this thing. I think. Corey Finney, man. Yeah, I'm gonna try to give y'all the Fox story, man, and probably when I get back to Cali. Right now, Westy West. I'm in Norfolk right now. JD 44, Westy West, Corny Finney, Mike Adams. What's going on, man? Mellow Smoke Dope. How you doing, man? We both ugly. What's up with it? North Carolina in the house. Okay, that's what's up. Oh yeah, Red Henny, man. I don't like I say, man. I don't know why the dude threw the water at him, man. Maybe when he saw his homeboy get knocked out, he thought the work he put in made him thirsty, and he was doing a good deed, man. Who knows, man? Paul X says, "Is it's my first time on the East Coast?" No, like I was saying earlier, I got some family who from Virginia and Baltimore. So I used to come out here back when I was younger, 14, 15, come out here and hang out and stuff. So uh I haven't been out here in a while though, probably since like about 88. But yeah, this is not my first time out here on the East Coast. Paul X, what's going on, man? Damian Sales or oh, okay, Damian Say Less. Okay, is that it? Henry Jordan, what's up, Hen Dog? What's going on, man? We got one of the homies. I was in the pen with Hen Dog, my boy. Uh, Matter of fact, y'all, if y'all ain't seen that story yet, y'all go check that story out. My boy Henry Jordan was there, aka Hen Dog from SB East Side San Bernardino. When I tell the story about when I say poker game led to lefts and rights, my boy Hen there, man. JD, that's a good question, man. JD said if a person was mixed and wanted to be on the white side, would the AB let him? And when you say on the white side, you mean the white side of the day room, or do you mean hanging out with the AB? But your answer is probably hell no to both, man. To be honest, they're not accepting of mixed races and stuff like that, man. It seemed like the only type of races who really don't be tripping on that, or who wasn't tripping on that type of stuff when I went was the blacks, man. No need to bet. He said, "Was you ever locked up with a dude named Little Spook from North Fresno that ran with the Northern Cali Crip car?" No, I don't remember a Little Spook. Cal Martin, what's going on? Carlos Soloranzo. Oh yeah, remember Tom Kelly say, "How you like Virginia so far?" Virginia is cool, man. Real laid back, you know. I ain't seen much, but it's cool though. Knockout say, bro, what year were you at CMC, San Luis Obispo? I was at San Luis Obispo probably from about 2006 to like about 2016, somewhere around there. AR, you ever been in Oklahoma? Yeah, I've been in Oklahoma too, man. I've been to I got some family out there in Muskogee. We used to have our family reunions out there. Then I also had some family out there, I believe in Tulsa and Oklahoma City, Oklahoma. G Foster, what's going on, man? I'm just chilling, man. Corey Finney say my wife shouting out Pomona, Alder Street. Actually, no, Corey Finney, Pomona is LA County. Yeah, a lot of people get confused. They think Pomona because it's so close to San Bernardino, but yeah, actually Pomona is LA County. Mike Mook, what's up with it, man? I appreciate it. He said shout out from Norfolk. I appreciate it, man. Oh yeah, most definitely, Lakeisha. You know, I definitely gotta head back to the west. I'll be back to the west on the west coast Thursday. I'm just out here for a little visit. Come out here to chill and interview Banky Pound, make a little collaboration. Oh, I'm in Norfolk. Cornelius A. Conway. I'm right now. Yeah, I'm in Norfolk. Hey, Mike Mook, say love your whole movement. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Larry Campbell. I was at the Cowboy game yesterday. Now I'm back in Dillon. Oh, that's what's up, man. I see you getting around, huh? Yeah, Pomona. Yeah, tell her Lakeisha, Pomona's in LA County. I'm in Norfolk. Antoine Wilson say where at in Virginia? I'm in Norfolk. Carl Martin, what's going on? Hey, I'm talking to USA. All right, what's going on, man? G Walls from the Bronx. What's up with it? Oh, okay. Sales. Dan Sales. Okay. For sure. That's what's up, man. Solomon Shalawa. You said you Solomon Shalawa. You say that you're in Richmond. I also had some family. I don't know if they still out there no more. I think I got still got one cousin out there. Fort Coffee, Oklahoma. No need to bet. Yeah, I'm not up on Fort Coffee. Uh G Foster, he may have hit me, to be honest. The number that was my business number that I slid you, man. And half the time I'll be forgetting to carry that thing with me or turn it on like now, man. I left and forgot that thing sitting on the dresser, man. So he may have hit me. When I get back, I check in with him and see. Okay, yeah, Corey Finney, you say she got fam out in San Bernardino, man. You know what part? Spoon Clemens, yeah. What's up, man? I'm out here on the East Coast right now, man. I'm in Virginia, Norfolk. You been to Kansas City? No, I never been to Kansas. I've been to Denver, but not Kansas. Brother Umi, what's going on, man? I'm doing good, man. He said he checking in from Chicago. Carl Martin, Maryside, England in the house. All right. Lakeisha said she born and raised in Southside Village, man. I was locked up with a few cats from Southside Village, man. I remember a brother by the name of Puppet. A few other cats who I can't really remember right now though. Kenneth Johnson. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in Virginia. What's up with it? Oh, G Wall said he just came home. He loving my channel. Hey, I appreciate it, man. And welcome back. Congratulations, man. Where'd you come from and how long did you do? Coos Bay Greg, what's going on, man? How you doing? Harla Hux 12. Is that how you pronounce that? How you doing, man? Niggas in LA, what's up with it? What's up? Hard Rock 85, what's up with it, man? Tapping in from the LA lanes. What's going on, man? I, I believe I was locked up with a few cats from there too, man. I think I was locked up with this youngster named Black. He used to rap and stuff, man. And a few other cats. Jimmy Diaz, what's going on, man? Shout out from Compton. Yeah, Joe said you ever met a Mexican Crip? Yeah, I met a few of them, man. Met a few of them. Spoon Clemens said, "Will you ever come to St. Louis?" Oh, you never know, man. I might pull up out there. You never know. I never expected to be out here in Virginia, so yeah, you never know, man. We both ugly. Say, you know, we both ugly. Say, see, you ain't scared to travel. So many dudes ain't never left their block. But yeah, you got to get out and see the world, man, or at least see the country. You know, visit some states, especially as long as I've been locked up, man. But no, I ain't definitely ain't scared to travel, man. I hop on the plane solo bolo and get to pushing. You know, yeah, it's nothing, man. I definitely want to see more spots too. Oh man, that's a blessing, man. Knockout. Say his pops been locked down 40 years, man, since 83. He just touched down August 4th, man. Hey, well, big congratulations to him, man. Tell him I said welcome home, man. And definitely I already know he gonna enjoy his freedom, man. He been locked down since 83. Wow, that's quite a stretch, man. Was he locked down in the California prison system or where was he locked down at? Wig splitter. What's going on, man? I'm just chilling, man. All right, Squirt, I appreciate it. Ron Reynolds, what's going on? I'm just chilling, man. Sebastian Cox, South Florida in the house. What's good, man? Ace Deluxe, he said, give us a story, G. What's cracking, Ace? How you doing, man? I just hit y'all with a story today. Go to my page and check out the story I just done, man. He was a, what I call it, he was a snitch with a three-piece, man. Go check that one out. De Niro Queen, what's going on, man? Checking in from Dallas. I appreciate it, man. I'm stuck in VA. Say how long I've been out here. I got out here. I pulled up Thursday, I believe. Was it Thursday night or Wednesday night? One of the two. The 7th, whenever the 7th was. Oh, okay. Lakeisha Holland say she know Puppet. Yeah. I heard he had passed away or something. I don't know how true that is, man. His initials is CW. I ain't gonna put his government out here, but yeah, his initials, man, is CW. Matter of fact, if we talking about the right puppet, he the same puppet. He had caught a case one time out there in Bannon. You know, he had got into it with a dude out there, man, and caught a case, and that's how I actually happened to run across him, man. For a minute there, we had the same I mean, not district attorney. We had the same public defender. Then I ended up getting me a lawyer, but our public defender was what was that dude's name, man? Fate. His name was. He was pretty good. Actually, he was great as far as public defenders go. I should have kept him because once I ended up hiring a private attorney, he was horrible. So yeah, his dude's name was Michael Fate. Yeah. Larry Campbell said he surrendered a lot of money in Texas. Oh man, okay, now you got to go sit down for a while. Well, it's like that, man. But the main thing is, at least you probably enjoyed yourself, man. You know. Corey Finney said he all over, even up the hill in Victorville. Okay, in Hesperia. Yes, sir. Oh, okay. Lakeisha say she grew up around the corner from Puppet. Yeah. Um, and I definitely was locked up with some more dudes from your way for whatever reason. It just they names escape my mind right now, man. Uh, trying to think, but yeah, uh I can't think right now, man. But okay, Ernest Moore is saying, can you speak on Big U? Well, look, this is what I will say about Big U, right? I was in Ironwood. Uh, when we when was that? Probably, I think that was 2001. Big U was two sales down from me, man. Big U was a real cool dude, and it's a trip to see the all, like the negative rap that he gets sometime on YouTube, and a lot of cats is talking crazy about him and this and that. But the dude is honestly a real good brother, man. The dude is he's definitely about his blackness. Matter of fact, when I met him, he was going by Hannibal. He wasn't going by Big U. He was going by Hannibal. But we play basketball together, play Monopoly and stuff, kick it, laugh, all that type of stuff. He was a good dude. And his celly, he was in the cell with a dude by the name of Baby Crazo. Baby Crazo was from Raymond. And if y'all go to Kev Mac and just type in Kev Mac, when you go to Kev Mac, type in Kev Mac interviews Baby Crazo. Baby Crazo has a couple of interviews on the Kev Mac show. Yeah, so no, Big U was a real cool dude though, man. Definitely a cool dude, but he's definitely about his blackness, and he do push a line when it comes to it. I mean, as anybody that's really with the business or really about real serious about what they in. But like I say, at the same time, man, he was never no bully. He was a good dude, man. G Walls. He said he did 2 years in Coxsackie. Ace Deluxe. Oh man, I'm doing good, man. I appreciate it, man. Ignit Tats. Oh yeah, most definitely. I'm out here to hook with Banky, man. Oh hey, thank you. I appreciate it, Philly Bread. He said your videos help a great deal, man. JG from P Town. Oh, you living in Hemet. Okay, what's going on, man? Carl Martin, what's going on, man? Africa, what's going on? How you doing, man? His name is Kufu Kafri or something like that. My bad, I can't pronounce it, man. Mike might say go to MPS and get some good eats. Okay, I definitely might try that, man. Yeah, the Lakeisha, from what I can remember, the puppet is a dark skinned dude, man. Dark skinned, about 5'9". He probably would be, man, he'd either have to be in his late 40s or his early 50s. Andrews Nandez, what's going on, man? He said, what's cracking, chill? Hey, y'all appreciate it, man. Ron Reynolds, it's the East Side Player Gangsters. Oh man, we gangsters, man. East Side Player Gangsters. Slim 69, man. Say when the last time I was in Georgia. I ain't never been to Georgia, man. Oh, what's going on, man? James Allen from Aurora, Colorado. What's going on, man? Hey, I used to be out in Aurora, Colorado as well, man. I used to live over there. Well, I was staying over there on Dayton Street. Is it Dayton or Date? I can't quite remember, man. I used to go out to Denver though to go to Chez Celeste. It was a club out there called Chez Celeste, Grenadines or Grenadiers, one of the two, man. I used to hit a few different clubs out there. I used to go down to the Five Points. The club Chez Celeste was down there in the Five Points. Actually, I was on the run. I was hanging out there for a while I was on the run. Sebastian Cox say, free me, my hearing tomorrow, man. Well, I hope you got good luck, man. Knock Knock say he was in CMC in the 80s and then the 90s all the way to two. 2021 he was in Salinas. Oh, okay, was he at Salinas Valley or was he at Soledad? I believe Soledad is right next door to Salinas. Yeah, what's going on? Philly Bread say, have I ever done time? Have I ever been booked with any brothers from Philly? Yeah, I was with a couple brothers up out of Philly. The bad part about that is since they was from Philly, we called them Philly. So I don't really know their real names, man. But yeah, I was with a few brothers from Philly, man. Corey Finney say, how long did it take for you to work a computer? Man, I got a computer right now, man, and I still know very little about it, man. I think I got an Air Mac or something like that. And I still know very little about it, but I don't really take the time to sit out and try to figure it out, man. That's one of the things that keeps me stagnated, man. I need to sit down and stop asking people to do it for me and just figure it out, you know. But I be trying to do so much that it's just easier for me sometimes just to ask people. But like I say, it's better for me to learn how to do it, man, for myself. Mike said I can come to his city, man. Hey, I appreciate it. Or is it Mike or Mike Mook? Okay, Mike Mook. What city you from, man? Spoon Clemens. Okay, I appreciate it, man. He said if I come to St. Louis, let him know. He got me. Hey, I appreciate it, man. San Diego Finest. 619 Lincoln Park Bluffs. What's going on, man? Lincoln Park. Lincoln Park. Let me see who I know from Lincoln Park, man. My boy Pooh Nitty, I believe, was from Lincoln Park. My partner Bugs. Uh, I believe my boy. Man, well, I can't think of his name right now, man. Hound. Deuce Hound. I believe my boy Deuce Hound was from Lincoln Park. Deuce Hound. Larry Campbell said, "What prison in Cali is the toughest and the one you don't want to go to? I don't want to go to none of them. You know what I'm saying? So, um, but you hear different prisons. You hear different things about different prisons, man. I'll tell you some notorious prisons that that definitely would probably be in the top three, top four, top five, maybe. Calipat, Pelican Bay, Salinas, New Folsom. It just all depends, But all them level 4 180s is pretty dangerous. D623, what's good, man? He say Barrio Horseshoe West Side, San Jose. What's going on, man? Hey, I appreciate it, San Diego Finest. I appreciate it, man. He say showing love, Lincoln Park, 619, the Bloods, Dago. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Lakeisha say her uncle was named Linwood Owens. I never ran across that brother. Do I know a brother named Duck from Sintown? Uh, yeah, the name don't register. DB23 say, what's your thoughts on the northern essays? I mean, the northern Mexicans. Oh man, they're cool, man. Initially when I first came to prison, the northerners and the blacks used to function together, and we used to play basketball and stuff together. But I've been at a lot of pens down south that didn't have a lot of northerners. Right before I paroled, though, I was at CMC West, and they did have some northerners up there. Joe say, chill, you've been in the gym, man. Well, I don't necessarily hit the gym. I go to the park, exercise, run, do some cardio, push-ups, burpees, run the stairs, but I haven't even done that probably in about a month and a half, man. I got to get back onto it. I took a break because I had pulled a muscle in my calf, and I started eating all type of cookies and chips and all that old type of stuff, man. And I didn't gain about 10, 15 pounds, so I definitely need to get back up in there, which I will when I head back to Cali. Damian Sales, most definitely. Shout out to everybody in the feds. G. Foster did. or do time with him. He did 37 years and got out a few years ago. Cornelius, yeah, I met some well, I met a couple cats from Chicago, man. I don't necessarily think he was banging at the time. Then I met some GDs, but he was from Memphis though. The last GD I met, yeah, pretty much. Was that young Duke? Is Eastside Player Gangsters the same as Eastside Park? Yeah, Eastside Player Gangsters is just the original. You know, that's the originators. You know, that's my generation, man. And then the younger generation, they started claiming Eastside Park. You know, my young homies and stuff. But it's all one and the same, man. You know, it's pretty much all one and the same. Just the Eastside Park. That's the younger generation. You know, you may hear a dude from my generation. Well, you most of you gonna hear dudes from my generation say they from Eastside Player Gangster. You know, but I say both of them, man. Eastside Player Gangster and Eastside Park Gang. Cause even though I'm from the original Eastside Player Gangsters, I was out there with the younger generation too, the Eastside Park gangs, and we was out there doing our thing. So I fuck with both of them. Phil Jackson, what's going on, man? Sebastian Cox, Carl Martin. Ever come across any mob guys? No, no, not at my time. Or if I did, I didn't know it, man. Phil Jackson say, who is your greatest three rappers of all time, man? That's a real good question, man. Oh man, uh, yeah, that's a pretty good question, man. Yeah, man, that's a pretty good question. Who's your biggest three rappers of all time, man? You know, my favorite, I might have to go with Biggie. Uh, Possibly Rakim. Um, yeah, that's a hard question, man. Just three? Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question right there, man. Maybe even Scarface up in there, you know. Zay, what's going on? You got some 415 Kumi stories, man. I got a 415 story or two, man. I'll probably hit y'all with when I get back to Cali. Jim Frank, RMC. Oh Black. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Joe say he 54. He love to run the fade, man. Where we gonna hook up at, Joe? You gotta maybe come out to Bannon somewhere, man. We can throw some boxing gloves on or something like that, man. Philly Bread say, how did the Philly car move? Well, the Philly, the you can't really say the Philly car because it wasn't enough to have a car. You know, it was one or two sprinkled here and there, man. But oh, Chris B, what's going on, man? Chris B, I think Chris B, I think if I'm not mistaken, Chris B, I think yeah, you say yeah, you bought two USBs. As a matter of fact, Chris B, I believe I got them with me, right? I was supposed to send them out when I got down here, but I haven't had a chance to make it to the post office. So in the event I don't get them out to you tomorrow, I will I'll send them out Thursday. So you can go look, Chris B. You can go on my site and you can actually order. You can order. You can order 3X's, 3X's, 4X's and stuff. You know they may not be on the site, but I have them. So let me see. You got to get some bigger sizes on your tees and hoodies. Uh, I definitely got some 3X's and 4X t-shirts. So I don't know about the hoodies right now, but I definitely got those at the house right now when I get back. But this is what I'll do, Chris B. When I send you your USBs, I'll be sure maybe to drop a little note in there and let you know about the t-shirts and stuff. But I definitely got 3X's and 4X's. I may not have them in all t-shirts though. So I'll let you know which t-shirts I had those in. Who is that? West Side, Five Dudes, who's Hoover Gangster Crip. What's going on, man? No, I wasn't locked up. I wasn't locked up in I've never been to LA County, man. I'm up out of Riverside County. Mookie from Bakersfield, what's up with it? Thank you, Lakeisha. Lakeisha say y'all be sure to hit the like button, man. Eon Ian Miles said, "Do I know anybody from Atlanta?" No, I got some, some a few homies and stuff that moved out, but I don't know nobody from Atlanta though. Oh, Ken Folk and them, what's going on, man? I was telling everybody that right now I'm currently out here in Norfolk, Virginia. France, what's going on, man? Urban Urban Conversion, what's up with it? San Diego's finest. San Diego finest say, what gang was the Dago Crip or was it Blood? I forgot which one you went in there to pack dude out. You said it on your last video. You talking about no, man, I think you talking about the dude from Jamaica. If you talking about the dude Jamaica, he wasn't a Crip or Blood. He was from Dago though. Corey Finney said that we have 10-minute moves. You mean 10-minute movies or moves in California prison? I don't quite understand what your question is, man. But if you're talking about movies, we had regular length movies. We didn't have the movies that you might see on some of them prison shows where you go into some, you go into some room and watch the movies for 10 minutes or something like that. No, yeah, we didn't have that. PB, what's going on, man? I appreciate it, man. He tapped in with you about the boy Maniac. Oh, okay, most definitely, PB. I'm gonna get at I'm gonna get at my boy JoJo and see. But like I say, yeah, the Maniac, the cat he was talking about, he was from 11/8. I don't know what he looked like. I don't know his description or nothing like that, man. But my boy JoJo definitely said he passed away in the riot. I don't know, if that was the Maniac that you was talking about. Mike Mook, I appreciate it, man. Sam Q, what's up with it? West LA Crip Car tapping in. All right, what's up with it? Jordan Winham said, how can he send me t-shirt ideas that you made me on your famous Bing Boop Bop Bing Bing Bop? Oh, okay. This is what you can do, man. Send it to my email. My email is 16thelifemusic@gmail.com. That's 16DALIFE music at gmail.com. 16 to life music at gmail.com, man. I appreciate it too. Lamar Uhuru, what's going on, man? Ian Miles, what's going on, man? Serp Sandwich, yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all with a Fox story probably in a week or two, man. Kinfolk and them said, have I ever seen a white dude, man, that run with the blacks that rocked out? Oh yeah, man, it's a few of them, man. It's a few of them. And for the ones that's really serious and about it, of course, they gotta be tough, man, because they kind of get it from all sides. They get it from all sides, man. Hey, France, thank you. I appreciate it, man. Cornelius Conway say, what should a Don affiliate do if he's bullied by a gang member? And well, if you're talking about in prison, man, I mean, you always got to be a man first. You got to be a man first, and definitely got to stand up for yourself, man. It just depends on the severity of the situation. Because I definitely want to give you no bad advice and tell you to do something, or a person to do something that's gonna get him an extended stay in prison, man. But because sometimes I'm gonna keep it real, man. You do something to somebody from a gang, and some of his homeboys don't, and is not gonna want to accept it, and you're gonna be fighting every time you run across some cats, man. So it's always a delicate situation, man. Oh, okay. You talk about Corey Finney. Okay? We call that an unlock. A 10-minute move is when you're able to go from one part of the prison every hour on the hour, like rec, yard, library. Yeah, we call that an unlock, man. But depending on what part of the prison that you at, they don't necessarily let you go to other parts of the prison. But yeah, like if you outside on the yard, they'll open up the doors and stuff, and you can go in your cell and grab what you want to grab, come in or stay in or whatever like that. Yeah, they call that an unlock out here. Elijah, what's going on, man? David Moses, Cornelius Conway, Mr. Entrepreneur himself, Texas checking in. Um, Kinfolk and them, they he say how the out of state gang members treated in L.A. Well, they pretty much accepted, man. I remember in particular this one matter of fact, two bloods. One blood was from Alabama, and another blood was from New York. And they was he was automatically accepted, and they treated him like an equal and stuff. The blood, actually, matter of fact, both of them ended up rolling up though. The blood from New York got into it over like a drug debt or something, and the blood from Alabama, he ended up doing some he was in the cell with another blood, and the cell phone came up missing. And I think the blood that he was in the cell with socked him up and sent him up out of there. Ali T, what's going on, man? I.e. the VA moved out here, about to move back to Southern Cal. Keep doing your thing. Oh, yeah, I appreciate it, man. Ian Miles said, what part of Georgia was Fox out of? I believe he was from Macon, but I'm not 100% sure, man. Oh yeah, somebody asked me, was I locked up with any schoolyards? Yeah, man, a whole bunch of them, but one of them that comes to mind was my boy Popeye, light skinned, it probably about 5'7". That was my partner, man. We used to chill all the time, man. Play dominoes, talk shit, hang out. Um, SD Flight 88, what's up with it, homie? How you doing, man? Oh, well, I appreciate it, man. Who is this? Is SD North County, one love from Pueblo, Mexico. Hey, I appreciate it, man. Gino say collab with Jay Williams. Well, yeah, that would be possibly something that I'll definitely be interested in, man. I just, we haven't been in communication with each other yet, but yeah, that would be definitely something that I would be down to do. Jordan Winham, he said 216 Cleveland, Ohio, repping. Okay, I can dig it, man. Kinfolk Nim say, what rappers inspire you? Well, growing up, all type of rappers, man, just hip hop period, man. Sugar Hill, LL Cool J, Big Daddy Kane, Ice Cube, Ice T, a little bit of everybody, man. Growing up. Jordan say, you ever think about touring the country, speaking to schools? Yeah, that definitely would be something that I would be interested in too. It's all about just being able to have those dudes contact me and stuff. But yeah, I would definitely be down to do that. It looks like D Bolo X. What's going on, man? 505 New Mexico in the house. Was there anyone from Atlanta or Georgia you met in prison? Um, not right off the back, but I definitely had to meet somebody. Oh yeah, somebody D Bolo asked me, did I bump the Crips and Bloods album? Yeah, I used to bang that, man, probably back in the 90, about 1990, 91. Actually though, I used to like the Blood side better. To me, their side was a little better, you know. Oh, that's a blessing. Elijah said he been in and out of trouble his whole teenage life, but he caused some adult charges, but he still was able to get a job at the halfway house. That's good, man. Just try to stay out of trouble. Once you get behind them walls, man, it's things is different. It's gonna be hard to get out, man. Corey Finney, he said, do they call dudes whose paperwork clean hot? Nah, they don't call him hot. They just say the boy telling or he ain't no good, man. AC said the Bangin' Wax album is a classic. Yeah, man. I was locked up with a few cats who had some songs on that Banging on Wax. Uh, Elijah said, did I ever listen to the Dirty Boys? No, I never heard the Dirty Boys, man. Roll S say you in the 757. I don't know, man. Is the Virginia the 757? Because that's where I'm at now. Mr. Enterprise himself say, what new rappers do I bump now? Well, to be keep it real with you, I don't bump no new rappers. And a lot of that has to do with because when I'm writing, I don't want to possibly come up with an idea or a metaphor or a verse or whatever and wondering if I heard that by somebody else. But from time to time, I mean, some of the rappers who I enjoy listening to, J. Cole, or at least some of the rappers who I think got bars, J. Cole, Lucas Joyner, um, Lil Baby, he decent. Uh, it's a few cats. Philly Bread said, "Yeah, man, sports was a big deal, man. Sports, especially for me. I played a whole lot of basketball, but you gotta be careful because them sports is dangerous too. Sometimes they're a good way to get into it. So you just person got to be able to draw the line, man. But like I say, the dude who I knew from Philly, he was the best out there on the basketball court. They pick him first all the time. Tall cat, probably about 6'2". He never had no problems out there. Everybody liked him, man. He was a cool dude. I met him probably about in 2000, and unfortunately, he's still locked up right now, man. He got life, and he can't leave them phones and stuff like that alone, man. Oh, most definitely, man. Ian Miles said, "Do you like Andre 3000?" Oh yeah, most definitely. He's fired, man. Oh, Norfolk is in the seven cities. GC say he love the mixtape. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it, GC. Thank you for your support, man. What's your favorite song on there, man? Anything that you like more than the others? Norfolk lit, bro. Go outside, but it ain't a playground out there. I heard it was kind of wild from time to time, like any other city you go to, though. But it's all sometimes it just be about the way you carry yourself, man, and sometimes it definitely is all about too the the places that you frequent. So yeah, I was down on Granby downtown, but I ain't necessarily trying to be in nobody's hood hanging out or nothing like that, man. Banky Pound said, "Did I ever lose a rap battle in or out the pen, man?" Hey Banky, hey y'all, I got the one and only Banky Pound tapped in my live, man. And Banky Pound, I honestly can say, oh, you know what? I will. Okay, I was gonna say no, but I do remember I did lose one, man, which I don't think I lost though. It was in Ironwood on B Yard to a dude by the name of Dirty Red, man. Dirty Red was from Long Beach 20s. But I came back the next 5, 6 months later on. We had another rap contest on A Yard, and I smoked him in that one. But like I say, I don't think I lost the other one on B Yard. Mike Mook, he say, watch yourself, stay dangerous out there. And look, Mike Mook, I be wondering what cats mean when they say stay dangerous. Cause like I say, when I hear people say stay dangerous, in my mind, I'm hearing people say, stay with that pistol. You know what I'm saying? Stay on the attack, stay aggressive, stay ready to bust. And I like to tell cats this, man, instead of staying dangerous, you gotta stay smart, man. You know, because you go buy a gun to use a gun. A lot of people be talking about, I bought a gun for protection. Well, not me. Anytime I had a gun, I bought a gun to be aggressive and to make it do what it do. So nowadays, possibly instead of staying dangerous, man, dudes need to analyze and think about the spots they going and think about the people that they hanging with. Sometimes it's better to be smart. You know, if you feel you got to go to a certain particular area and you need to go there, then maybe you just don't need to go there. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes it's not all about dangerous, man, because when you stay dangerous, you also might have to be prepared to go to the penitentiary. So don't get caught up listening to these rappers, y'all, and be misguided, man, and let them talk you into doing something that you don't want to do, because there definitely comes consequences with staying dangerous. Gotta hit the beach. Well, out here right now, the weather been kind of iffy. It's been up and down, man. But yeah, if it's nice tomorrow, I definitely will hit that beach. Hey, I appreciate it too. RDLS say his favorite, or not? No, no, no. That's who was that? That's little baby from Oakland City. Hey, thank you, Black Cherry. I appreciate it. She said you be rapping your ass off. You go super hard. They don't rap like that anymore. Well, thank you. I appreciate it, man. And that's probably one of the reasons that, I came out at the age that I am and still trying to rap, because I feel that it's people who like the type of rap that I like. And that's another thing, y'all. I gotta get back on my raps a little bit more. I've been kind of slacking lately. I got another video, man. Me and the dude who edited, we've been taking forever to edit it, man. I been should have had it up, man. But hopefully I have it up and ready by about Wednesday, Thursday. Then I'm gonna hop back in the studio and make me a few more new joints, man, and try to get cracking, man. But hey, thank you, a Black Cherry. I appreciate it. Comments like yours definitely inspire me and makes me feel I still should keep doing what I do. Okay, that was Kevin Odom. My favorite song is Ride With Me. Yeah, that's one of my favorites too, man. I might mess around and shoot a video to that one as well, man. Mike Mook say he's staying downtown area. You ever come to Young's Park, you good. I never, like I say, I'm not super familiar with the area out here, man. So, I'm just trying to hit the spots where the tourists be, man. I ain't trying to necessarily be out in nobody's hood, man, because I definitely know how unfortunate it is sometimes, and that's a sad situation, because I was there at one point in my life when brothers see a new black face in the community, man, they oppress him. You know what I'm saying? They get up on him and instead of trying to embrace him and this and that, but they'll see they'll see a new white face on that in the same neighborhood, and they won't even do nothing, won't even say nothing to him. It's sad. We got to get out of that mentality. Ladora McCall, hey, thank you very much. He say, hey, boo, you very handsome. Well, I appreciate it, Ladora, because I be tripping on these squares trying to say I look like Patrick Ewing and Raj from What's Happening and Jordan from Bernie Mac and all them cats. So I appreciate it, y'all. Banky Pound, that's right, man. Salute, soldier. And if y'all ain't familiar with Banky Pound, man, he's a brother that done 33 years straight. Can you imagine that? 33 years straight. I'm sure that's more than the majority of people on this live. They're probably not even that old. 33 years straight in these Virginia prison systems, man, and that's a lifetime. And I'm sure he would definitely tell you, because I know him a little bit. He definitely would tell you that instead of staying dangerous, be smart, because once you get up in these behind these walls with a life sentence, you're gonna wish you had to stay smart. It's very hard to get out of. And you have a lot of these dudes talking hard and they portraying like that they want to live that life, but they don't want to live that life because that it's a horrible, miserable life. Everything that's important, dear, special, and fun to you is removed from your life. Especially you youngsters who y'all grew up on these. Y'all grew up on Wi-Fi's and cell phones and laptops and flip flops. Y'all ain't gonna be able to do that time, man. Y'all grew up with 100 TV stations and all that. It's extremely difficult up in there, and you're gonna have to fight. You're gonna have to fight. You might have to kill. You know what I'm saying? And so it's difficult, man. And that's why I don't be on there talking tough and acting hard. Prison is the last place I want to go back to. I love being out here enjoying my freedom, man, and I love just being out here, being able to see all these beautiful women, man. We got some beautiful, beautiful sisters out here, man. And when I say out here, I'm talking about Virginia, California, Atlanta, Memphis, wherever. These sisters is beautiful, man. And so, I'm trying to enjoy y'all out here. I'm trying to enjoy these sisters, kick back and just enjoy my freedom, enjoy being with my family. And so life is good, man. Make smart decisions. You right, G-Dub. Be smart, make smart decisions, man. We got Philly. Okay, we got Philly Breed on here. He said he's 36 years old. Yeah, that's right. So the brother Banky Pound done 33 years. So he came to prison when you was 3 years old, man. And that's and once again, I take my hat off to Banky Pound, salute, because a lot of people couldn't go and do that time, man. 33 years is a lot of time, man. I seen dudes commit suicide in prison and all that type of stuff. And the cold part about it is a lot of times the dudes that I saw commit suicide or heard of commit suicide, they only had 3-4 years, 5 years, but they might get in trouble and have to go spend, a month or a few months in that hole, and just being in a hole by themselves in that cell. A lot of them couldn't take it, man. So it's definitely prison. It's definitely something to try to stay away from at all costs. D. Winkler, he say he 24, and my words of wisdom always keep me on the right track. Salute. Hey, I appreciate it, man, because I definitely wish my bigger homies and people who I looked up to had fed me proper knowledge. Because I always say it's nothing in prison to be accomplished that you can't accomplish on the street much better, much quicker, and in a more just a better, smarter way. Oh yeah, most definitely. Sir Juju tapping in. What's going on, my boy Sir Juju? How you been, man? Now here comes Brother Diddy. Now, Diddy, I guess they say there's no such question as a dumb question. So Diddy asked me the question, you still be banging. Now, Diddy, I would be just the biggest idiot, Diddy, to do all that time to go to prison 24 years and come right back out and be gang banging. I'm 50 years old, man. What would I be doing at 50 years old gang banging? So Diddy, the answer to your question is no, sir. I do not be gang banging. Oh, you're right. Corey Finney say the youngsters don't realize that energy that they have will wear down in prison, man. And like me and Banky Pound, we was talking today, and he was saying that when you go to jail, you can't get back that time. You stand there too long, your youth, all that stuff is gone. So you definitely don't want to waste that sitting up in prison. Doing things that you could be paid for and get successful for on the street. So yeah, man, we gotta use our head, man. We gotta stop making it seem like going to prison and the street life is so cool, man. Because you got many people who lose their lives. They get shot. They get paralyzed. All they get killed. All type of things. Just trying to be in these streets, trying to maintain this street image, man. That many of us glorify, man. So the streets is nothing to be played with, man. AC says, growing up, what gave you your anger? I know anger is a major reason so many of us are self-destructive. And that's crazy, AC, and that's a good question, man. And I believe that part of my anger came from just, trying to be accepted by my older friends, my older cousins, especially. I remember being 5 and 6 years old, they would take us in the backyard and have us fight, trying to teach us how to box. And so, these type of things is the type of things that prepare us to be aggressive, to deal with conflict a certain way. Then, of course, when we get into the streets, We start gang banging and hanging to the streets, man. Seeing our friends assaulted, shot, and killed by other gang members from other areas is things that add and contribute to our anger. But a lot of us don't know it. Like me myself, I would suppress that anger, and I just felt that going out doing what I was doing was part of the lifestyle. But really it has a lot to do with anger, you know what I'm saying? Because if you happen to see somebody that harms someone that you love, and you become violent with them, all that has to do with anger. Back then when I was young, I would tell myself, oh, I wasn't angry, I was just doing what gang members do. But it's always has something to do with anger, so definitely, yeah, that was a good question though. Paper Chases say he just watched the Straw Hat video. Oh man, I'm glad that you like it, man, and I hope that you hit that like button. G Dub, this is one of the few things free in life, but if you waste it, it can cost you so much. Oh, most definitely. He said, my bad. He said time is one of the few free things. Oh, and that's most definitely correct. Oh, that's a good question. Anthony DeBellis said, "How did you come across the Graham dude you interviewed?" And I'm gonna definitely try to put that entire video up. Well, I came across Graham. I don't know if some of y'all see me on that Breaking Bread podcast, the interview with D. Well, her boyfriend is actually my partner. I don't know if you guys seen the story that I told, the video. Poker game leads to lefts and rights. He and her created a podcast. He's still locked up doing life, and he was in a lot of these self-help classes with Graham, and Graham was one of his partners. So he when Graham paroled, Graham interviewed on the podcast, and then so he ended up hooking him up with me as well. So that's how I met Graham, through one of my incarcerated buddies right now. His name is Van Houston, and he's been locked up probably about 26, 27 years old. I mean, 27 years, somewhere around there. Corey Finney say he's 50 years old himself, and he's seen guys get old in the pen. Wild when they were young, and once that age hit, all they want to do was watch the news. That's true, man. And to be honest, I even say that happened to myself. When I first came to jail, I was wild and off the chain, and you ride and you seeing dudes beat up, knocked out, and stabbed. And to me, by having a gang mentality, all that stuff was fun. All that stuff is fun as long as it's not happening to you. And I would hear dudes say, man, you better be lucky, man. I'm older now, man, because I wouldn't have went for the stuff that you doing, or this and that. And I'm thinking in my mind, or sometimes you even say, man, shut up, man. I don't want to hear that stuff, man. You soft. But now I realize, because now when you get older and you mature, you see the whole picture, man, and sometimes it might not be worth it going upside a dude's head. 'Cause the inconvenience is gonna be to yourself. It's not gonna equal the satisfaction. Is not going to equal to the inconvenience. So sometimes now when you're older, you're less quick to bust a move. You're less impulsive. You're more willing to think things out. And so now that I'm older, I realize that, because now if I was to do something to somebody, it would hurt me more than it would hurt him, just due to my criminal history. I probably couldn't thump a person in the head. You know what I'm saying? Because I've already showed a propensity for violence, and they don't want me out there being violent. So sometimes when you get older, man, you gotta use your mind 20 times more than you use your fist, or you're definitely gonna hurt yourself more than you hurt that other person. But JD say, do the Muslims divided by race, or do they all stick together? Yeah, no, the Muslims is all divided. I mean, excuse me, the Muslims all stick together. If you're Muslim, you're Muslim. It don't matter, if you're white, you black, or whatever. I seen Muslims of all races hang out, chill, and pray together in prison. In California, for the most part, uh people wasn't getting pressed or dogged out and treated bad, man. I didn't seen dudes from New York, Detroit, Philly, Memphis, Alabama. Actually, it was one dude from Alaska, Vegas, Arizona. And for the most part, man, dudes, brothers just accept them. They may have their confrontations and fights from time to time like any other person, but it's not because they're from out of town. It's because sometimes prison can be a confrontational and violent place by nature. Bobby Marino say, how did you catch extra 8 years? Well, I caught extra 8 years just by being in there, by being violent. You know what I'm saying? Getting into a lot of fights, not sticking to the rules. And so when it was time for me to come uh to go to my first, I believe it was my first or my second parole hearing, I had just got caught up, which I told y'all a story about when we got into a riot with the Compton and Watts car. And so no. So anyway, when it was time for me to go to my parole hearing. Actually, my counselor came to see me when I was in the hole, and so I signed a paper just to waive it and put it off for a year. And then when it was time for me to go to the parole again, I signed another paper to put it off for a year. And then the next time it was time for me to go, I wanted to go, but I had just got into a fight, and so I ended up having a this time I didn't want to sign the waiver. I wanted to go, but my lawyer advised against it, because then by that time you could get what was called a either 3, 5, 7, 10, or 15-year denial. So basically what that is, if you would go to the parole board and you'd been messing up and not been doing good, they could deny you 3, 5, 7, 10, 15, or 15 years. So imagine doing 17 years. You go to the parole board and they tell you denied. We're giving you a 7-year denial. And I actually know a friend who that happened to, and I actually knew a dude who went in there and got a 15-year denial. So imagine doing 15, 20 years and they tell you denied, and you can't even come back up in here for 15 years. That's a whole nother sentence. When you done 15 years, 5 years, that's a whole nother sentence. 3 more years is a whole nother sentence. Because in the course of 3 years, man, your loved ones could die. Any old thing could happen. Your girlfriend, your wife could run off. She could meet long dong Tom. You know what I'm saying? The next door neighbor. Any old type of stuff. So just by not following the rules, man, and by not having hope is basically how I end up doing all that extra time, because I seen dudes who would go to the parole board their first time, and since they had been programming and they had hope and believed they was getting out, so they was doing the right thing. When it was time for them to go to the board, they went in there with a clean prison record, and they could explain a lot of the things that led them to prison, and they was able to get out. Somebody asked me, was there any Nine Trey members? Are you talking about the Nine Trey Bloods that was up out of New York? But no, I never ran across any of those people. Mike Mook, you right, man. I ain't going nowhere, man. Worm A all the time, man. Philly is the murder capital at the moment. Oh, see, I didn't know that, man. That's crazy. If somebody had asked me, I would have just assumed it was Chicago, because you hear so much about Chicago, or I would assume that Chicago is high up, man. Hey, but y'all, anyway, man, I appreciate everybody for tapping in, man. I just wanted to come through and holler at y'all for a little bit. I'm out here chilling right now. Um, and so hopefully be seeing the interviews that I done with Banky Pound soon and stuff. And he interviewed for me for his channel as well, man. I appreciate all y'all. Who I see somebody say I thought somebody said he thought it was Detroit. God saves. He said, chill, what's the deal? Oh man, I'm just chilling, man. Hey, that's a good question right here. Okay, here goes UNA. The alternation say the most famous person in there. That's a real good question. Now, probably the person that I was locked up with that probably everybody would know the most, I would say, and you guys might not recognize his name, uh was Bruce Davis. But who Bruce Davis was associated with Charles Manson, the Charles Manson gang. And now he wasn't charged with being involved with the murder where they ran in there and killed all those people in the house, but he did have another murder connected to the Charles Manson gang, and he's still in here to this day. He Charles, I mean his name is Bruce Davis, and he used to play. I played what's that when you slap the ball against the wall? I played it with him a couple times, but I have a buddy named Maurice Tansey who unfortunately passed away in the pen after doing about 20 24 years. No, it wasn't dodgeball. It was a not handball, but you slap it with the racket though. But he used to play racquetball maybe. Yeah, he used to play racquetball with Bruce Davis all the time. And so, but I've been in there with a few famous guys that y'all may know of. The rapper X Rated, the rapper Trey D, the rapper J.O. Felony. I was in there with like I say, Bruce Davis. I was in there with the Onion Field Killer. He was my next door neighbor. I don't know if y'all familiar with the Onion Field Killer. I was in there with several dudes from that Monster Cody book. Um, I was in there with the guy who was accused of killing Michael Jackson's sister-in-law. Just several people, several people. Somebody said you ever seen a transgender on the main line. Well, I don't know if a person was a transgender or not. No, I don't know that, man. Big Lurch. No, I never ran across Big Lurch, man. Yes, I ran across Trey D. Juju say, in my opinion, do I think Big Yogi was set up? Uh, you know what? That's a good question right there. I won't necessarily say he was set up. I mean, you know, and honestly, for me to even give an opinion on it wouldn't necessarily be right because I'd have to have more information. I don't really know under what circumstances he was released. I don't know if he was released because he was set up or maybe they was releasing him because he had done so much time in ad seg and they wanted to, put him back with general population. So, it's hard to say, man. It's hard to say. I do know that he was a little apprehensive about being released, going to the main line and stuff. So I don't know, man. It's just hard to say. Oh yeah, most definitely, man. Somebody said J.O. Felony was the truth back in the day. Most definitely. And J.O. Felony, his music is still some of the music that you can bump today and it still sounds good. A lot of the music that we played back in the day, we go try to play it right now and it just don't hit us like it used to hit us back then. But no, J.O. Felony, yeah, most definitely. He was most definitely the truth, man. Demetrius Reed. Oh, hey, I appreciate it, man. Demetrius Reed. He said he got that package. I appreciate it, man. And Demetrius Reed, I appreciate you. I don't know lately, y'all. If y'all didn't seen my I got a new series up. It's called Calls from Behind the Walls. And Demetrius Reed was nice enough just to reach out to me out of the kindness of his heart and told me he designed me some graphics. And Demetrius, I'm gonna most definitely use the other ones that you designed for me too. But if y'all definitely be sure to check out that I got a series called Calls from Behind the Walls. And what that is I'm interviewing this incarcerated dude. He called me on the cell phone. His name is G Dub. And man, this dude has a extremely interesting experience. He came to jail at 20 and he's been in there for 20 years and he ain't did nothing but level fours. And if y'all want a gruesome lifestyle about being in prison, about the stabbings and this and that, then y'all go check that interview out. It's called Calls from Behind the Walls, man. This dude even stabbed the captain. And so he gave me an extremely interesting interview, man. And so y'all check that out. No Black Cherry, I'm not married. Sorry about that. I'm just now seeing that. Yep, the loc was on its own. Oh yeah, thank you. A lot of exercise and just lucky genes. And don't knock a dude my age until you try it. Hey, but y'all be sure to have a good night, man. I'm gonna tap on out. I'm gonna check y'all out pretty soon, man. I'm gonna have some pretty interesting videos coming up soon, man. Y'all definitely be sure to tap in with my videos. If y'all ain't seen my video that I posted today, be sure to check that out, man. I think it's called he was a snitch with a three-piece, man. Y'all have a safe night. I appreciate everybody for tapping in. Thank you for all the likes. Thank you for all the support on my channel, man.